I am super excited to share Mockmill's latest addition to their line of grain mills with you, which is actually not a grain mill, but a grain flaker. And it is not a standalone, it's an attachment for your Kitchenaid. I'm going to show you how it works, and I'm going to explain to you why it's actually so much healthier and nutritionally more beneficial to flake your own grains. So as you can see, this is an attachment. Mockmill does have a standalone flaker. If you don't have a Kitchenaid and you would like to flake your own grains, you can buy that as well. However, I always love these little attachments because then you use a machine that you already have and you can simply attach it. I'm not entirely sure that this works for the Kitchenaid Mini, but it works for the regular tilt head and the larger Kitchenaids. All you do is you take out this screw and attach it just like so until it goes all the way in. It comes with its own screw. You should always use that because it is deeper and nobody wants things flying through the kitchen when you turn it on. And make sure it's really tight. And you attach the hopper. Now I want to show you something really quick that you can see probably better without the hopper. This grain flaker is adjustable, so you can decide how thin or thick you want your grains to be, and all you do is you use your hopper to move this back and forth. You have a setting here, and I'll show you in a moment when I take this apart how you can determine how that works internally. It's actually really simple design. And then you attach the hopper. Now, here's a word about the grains that I use. I like to use slightly moistened oat groats. I got those whole grains at the health food store. You can also buy them online. And I added last night just 1 teaspoon of water to 1 cup of oat grains. And then I shook this up and let it sit overnight or in the refrigerator, and you can barely tell. They're not supposed to be wet, but they're just supposed to be just gently softened up. For oat groats, it's not quite so important. It is more important actually for if you want to make wheat flakes or spelt flakes, einkorn flakes, and other grains. So we'll find our bowl here. Make sure we have it right underneath the outlet. So this makes about 1 cup of flakes in 1 minute. I'll turn this on. And I want to set it to this setting. And here are your rolled oats, your oat flakes. Now, why would you want to make your own if you can just go to the store and buy them probably for just a little bit cheaper? And here's the reason why. And I have to dig a little bit into this background a little bit, and I hope that I can get it straight here for you in this video. There is 2 types of oat grains. There is regular oats and hull-less oats. So oats have a outer hull, if you will, which is pretty hard. And however, it's not like wheat or so where it's not really edible. So with the regular oats, what they need to do is they need to actually steam the oats, and then they roll the oats, and then they have to steam them again, first of all, to soften them up. But secondly, because every grain has a germ that has some oils in it, and if you don't use them up right away, these oils go rancid, and then they don't taste as good. So then they steam or heat treat them again, and what does it do? It actually diminishes the amount of B vitamins in it and the amount of enzymes. So if you want a nutritionally superior product, you're much better off flaking your own oats. So you can, and I have done this here too, you can just buy regular oats from the health food store, whatever you can find. However, a better variety is hull-less oats, and I'll leave a link below where you can find them and what they look like. They're a little bit more expensive, but they have a hull that's a little bit detached, and in the process of thrashing, it actually comes off pretty easily, and you don't need to soak them at all before flaking, or you don't need to do anything with them. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're also a little bit better. So this is what you get here. Here's your rolled oats. And now I wanted to show you this oat flaker from the inside, because I always love how these machines are made, or these attachments are made. And this is also important should you ever need to clean them, because you can flake flax seeds in it, or other seeds, not pumpkin seeds, in this handy dandy little booklet that comes with it, this manual. It says all the grains that you can flake with this, but you can also go online and find all this information there. So all you do is you take this off, and it comes right off, and you set this down, and it slides right out. I want to be careful. This is this little attachment here that shows you how thin or thick you want to roll your flakes. And here you see your two little wheels that are somewhat coarse, and that is what causes the grains to be flaked. And you can see that this side is a little bit wider apart and this side is a little bit closer together. So that's when you adjust this, you get either thicker or thinner flakes. And this is also, let me get a toothbrush. If you ever get anything stuck in there that's kind of clogging the machine, all you use is just a toothbrush, and you can clean it really easily, super simple. And to put it back together, all you do is you slide the housing back on. I just love doing this on camera, because what could possibly go wrong? And this just basically sits on there. There's a little black marker here and a little black marker there, and you slide this on, and here it is. Now, if you're wondering where to get this, I love all the Mockmill products so much. I have my own Mockmill grain mill back there that I'm using all the time, and that is why I am selling the Mockmills. And if you use my link from the description box below, you get 5% and free shipping in the 48 contiguous states. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm super excited to share this. And if you're watching this video at the time that it comes out, stay tuned, because in next week's video, I'm going to show you what you can do with your freshly flaked oats.